learners. I'm Sonia Anand, PGT Computer Science at Kendriya Vidyalaya number 1, Patiala, Kent. Before starting today's learning, I want to show you a picture. So here is a picture. What is coming in your mind after seeing this picture?
I know you all can easily tell that this is a picture of 3 containers. Yes, now watch this picture again carefully. You will see in this picture every container is not storing single item. All containers are storing different eatables which are separated by some plastic material. Single container stored different material with a separator. Now again I am going to show you another picture. Actually it is related to my topic. Here you can see different data values and each data value is separated from another data value by a comma. Like name, comma, department, there is a comma in between every data value. So the files that are storing different data values and each value is separated by comma, we call these files as comma separated value files, that is CSV. The full form of CSV is comma separated value. So this is our today's topic and we will study in detail about CSV file. So let us see its learning outcomes. So we will see very quickly. You will learn about CSV file, how to import CSV module, and today you will learn how to open CSV file, close CSV file, and very important is how you will read from CSV file and write into CSV file. These are the topics that CBSE has introduced for this year. So let's start with our topic, what CSV file is. File, you know, file means collection of bytes or collection of information. CSV is comma separated value. So CSV file becomes, it is collection of data values where each value is separated by comma. So now we will study in detail. Except this feature that every data value is separated by comma, there are another more features that we will study. A CSV file is a type of plain text file that uses specific structuring, like there is a delimiter. Structuring means in every data value there is a separator, that is delimiter. What is delimiter? Delimiter is sequence of one or more character that specifies the beginning or end of character string. So it is not necessarily that every time it will be comma, but by default it is comma. Like you can put space, tab. So use specific structuring to arrange tabular data. Now benefits and features of CSV file. It stores tabular data in plain text, means in digits and alphanumeric type of data. Each line of file is data record and each record consists of one or more fields separated by comma. CSV files are very fastly handled. They are faster, small in size. They can organize unstructured data. These are the benefits of CSV file. And you can store CSV data because CSV is used to store huge amount of data and bulky data. You can store CSV data into spreadsheets or in any database. So if you open CSV file in any editor, it will look like this. And if you open CSV file in Excel, it will look like this. I hope till this point everything is clear to everyone. Now let's start how to use CSV files in Python program. Every time you want to use CSV files in Python program, either it's for reading purpose or for writing purpose, you have to follow 6 steps that I'll discuss one by one with you. The very first statement that you will write in every Python program if you want to use CSV files in your program is import CSV. This statement will import inbuilt CSV module in our program. CSV module actually enables us to use CSV files for reading, writing or appending purpose. Fine. And the second statement that we write in our program is creation of file object. It is in the same way as you have learnt in binary or text file handling. Open function returns a file object. You can use this open function in two ways. एक बार मैंने open simple लिखा है, एक बार with open. So using with open doesn't require the file to be closed explicitly. Fine. And the third statement, it can be either reader or writer. Okay, here I have written reader and I have passed file object to reader. If it will be writer, then I will pass the file object to writer function. So if you want to read CSV file, then it will be a reader function, and if you want to write or append in CSV file, then it will be a writer function. So I hope third statement is clear. Now we will move to the fourth statement. If you opened file for reading purpose, then there must be a reader object. Or if you have opened your file for writing purpose, then there will be a writer object. So the syntax will be same. Variable name, you can specify any identifier name that will become reader or writer object is equal to csv.reader or writer as per the purpose. Fine. Then is csv.write row and write rows. It is used while you are using the CSV file for writing purpose only. If you want to write single record in CSV file, then we have a write row function. If you want to write multiple rows in CSV file, then we will use write rows function. This we will discuss later in our programming part. Firstly, we are understanding step by step each and every statement. Okay. And the last step is f.close. We will close the file. I hope everything is clear to everyone. Now let's start programming part. We will now learn and understand how to read from CSV file using a Python program statement by statement. The first statement is import CSV and second is creation of file object. Here I have used open function with two arguments. The first is name of file. My name of file is emp.csv that I wanted to read through my Python program, and second is access mode. It is R. The purpose of opening this emp.csv file in Python program is reading, so it is R. If the purpose is writing or appending, then it will be W. As I have already explained, the third statement will either be reader or writer. It depends on the purpose of opening CSV file in Python program. So purpose is reading, so it is csv.reader. If the purpose will be writing or appending, then I will write csv.writer. Okay. So data underscore CSV is a reader object. It is an iterable variable because it will be processed record by record in the form of lists. So learners, here very important thing that you need to understand, that is every line or record of CSV file will be stored as lists of field in reader object. Clear? CSV फाइल के अंदर जितनी भी लाइंस लिखी हैं या जितने भी रिकॉर्ड्स हैं वो रीडर ऑब्जेक्ट में किस फॉर्म में स्टोर होते हैं? एज अ लिस्ट ऑफ fields. Okay, that is why reader object is iterable and we will use a for loop to access every line of CSV file. Okay, and then we will print every record. अगर आप for loop नहीं लगाना चाहते तो एक next function है that you can use, and in the last we will close our file. So let's see what is the output of our this program. So here is the program that we have written in Python. The same program I have explained you, and this is my CSV file, and this is the output that I will get after executing this program. Make sure that both CSV file and programs should be at the same place. Okay, so this is the output, and output in the form of which data type here? It is list. Okay, so now we will learn and understand Python program to write into CSV files statement by statement. So first three statements, as I have already explained, here writer with capital W is the writer object. Okay, is equal to CSV dot writer. Now writer with capital W dot write row. So to write row I am passing the list that I wanted to write into emp1.csv file. So I have used here 3 times write row function. You can see 3 times write row function to write 3 records in emp1.csv file. So there is a use of write row function is as many times as much records you wanted to write into the CSV file. Okay, and then we are closing the file. If I do not want to write this write row function again and again, so I can what I can do, I can write single write rows function in my program. How I will do, I will show you. So here I have taken a tuple of lists. In my tuple I have 3 records, and single time I have written write rows and passed it a tuple. Okay, so the functioning of write row and write rows, I hope it is clear to everyone. So now we will see the output of this program. These both program will create a file emp1.csv with 3 records. Thank you. Thank you for sparing your